Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this video I'm gonna show you my evening routine that allows me to wake up every single morning at 5 a.m. and smash the next day. We're gonna do a lot of wellness habits, a lot of self-care, skincare, like all of these things to reset ourselves for the next day. And without further ado, let's get started. It is currently around 5:40, and I want to go for a hot girl walk. That's why I started very early this evening routine. I feel like I want to clear my head and just listen to some podcast and move my body. I have been to the gym earlier today, but I feel like I want something more relaxing. Before that, I'm gonna put on a mask for my hair that I make at home, and it's literally life-changing, and oil my hair so we can come back and take a full everything shower. Let me show you the mask. All you need is 2 ingredients, which is honey and virgin olive oil. We're gonna start with oiling my hair because it's a hair wash day, which means we always oil, because again, my goal for this year is to grow out my hair. And nothing grows your hair more than oiling it consistently. You cannot just oil it once a week, it's not gonna work. At least 3 times a week and you're gonna see a huge difference. And I'm also gonna add a little bit of rosemary oil onto the mask. This should be more than enough. I know that this mask does not look like something that you want to apply on your hair. Your hair will get sticky because of the honey in it, but after you wash it out, I'm telling you, your hair is gonna look like you've been to a salon for at least 3 hours. Honey prevents hair breakage and makes it more shiny in general. Let's go for a walk. It is really not the best weather to have gone for a run, but I am grateful I went out. I am breathing this air and it's getting dark very early. So if you're thinking about going for a walk in the UK after 5, please be mindful and go only to the areas that you know are safe, because it's very important. But it's like a bit raining, still good. Like, it's not pouring rain, which is amazing. But the views are insane. Like, I feel like I'm in some kind of video game right now. I don't know how to describe that, but it is absolutely gorgeous in its own way. I'm also listening to a podcast, Working Hard or Hardly Working. I love her. I just got back home after my little walk. I walked for like 30 minutes because the weather was not so good. And that's one of the ways how I battle the seasonal depression. Think about this. When it's summer, when the weather is amazing, you always go out there, you always get your movement done, get your whole girl walk done. But when it's winter and the weather is so bad, especially in the UK, I just don't want to do that. But if you battle yourself and you go outside at least for a 15-minute walk, even if it's raining, just take your umbrella, take your headphones and romanticize your life, because that's what's gonna keep you on track. That's what's gonna keep you like mentally in a good place. So now I'm gonna go and wash my hair mask and hair oil off, and I'm gonna show you my products that I use for everything shower. Let's go. That's it, my evening skincare is done and I'm glazed. I literally feel like I'm gonna wake up like a glazed donut, and that's what happens with this skincare product every single morning. My skin has never looked better. I literally have never received more compliments on a daily basis about how shiny, in a good way, not in an oily way, my skin looks. Let me show you my extra skincare step that literally brings my skin to completely another level, and I wish I could do it more often, but now I have time and I want to treat myself, so you may be wondering what this thing is, and basically it's a light therapy device. There are different lights that help with different problems, but I usually just use 30 minutes of red light therapy. And girls, I need to get better at using that more consistently, because each time I do, my skin looks incredible. So I'm gonna do 30-minute session with this baby. Just relax while watching my series and get right back to you. Just finished my skincare, and I never skip evening skincare. No matter how I feel, I know that me taking care of myself, me doing this 10 minutes of self-care will make me feel so much better and so much more put together, so much more gorgeous. And it's just this 10 to 15 minutes a day where I put this time purely to myself, to massage my face, to get the face masks, and just appreciate the body that I'm in. It makes me feel so much better. But let's get into the next step of our evening routine. Actually, I have a note in my notes app of the habits that I want to get into for 2025 evening routine, and one of them is meditation. It is a big priority for me this year. I will tell you later why exactly, but just know one thing, it's different to all the other meditations that you hear about on the internet. Was it challenging to sit with myself for 30 minutes straight with no music, no guidance, nothing, just with my eyes closed? Yes, it was. But was it worth it? Absolutely. A couple of days ago, I have heard the motivational speaker talking about the importance of sitting with yourself in complete silence for 15 to 30 minutes a day, minimum. And honestly, at first, I didn't believe the result that you can get from that. But now, even after one single session, I see why he was so for doing that. Basically, if you ever try to meditate, you know how hard it is to sit in complete silence for the first 10 minutes or even 3 minutes. Your mind starts to race. All the anxiety throughout the day, it just crumbles back. And you have so many thoughts about the future, about what mistakes that you made today, mistakes that you made 10 years ago. But if you push through this first 10 minutes, and your brain runs out of the things to be anxious about, then the answers to the questions that you're anxious about will come in. Because I was always convinced that you're the only one in your life who knows the answers to the questions that you have. And when you sit with yourself, your subconscious will generate the answers. It will generate so many ideas on how you can get out of this point A to reach point B. And that is literally what happened. I really want to start practicing this every single day, maybe even twice a day, because I feel like it can literally change the way I view life. I mentioned in my previous video that I got back into Bible study, and I feel like it's really helping me. And I usually prefer to do that in the morning because there's so much wisdom and so much good energy that you take up right before the beginning of your day, but today I didn't do that. I didn't have time, so I'm doing that now. And I'm also gonna be journaling, because journaling when you're reading your Bible can be so helpful. There's so many insights that provoke deep thoughts. Journaling, I finished Bible study, and I had a quick call with my mother about something that I wanted to purchase for quite some time now, as soon as it was released, and it was released in September. And I decided to take a step, even though it's quite expensive, but I purchased the Grace course, the business method. I don't know how to show you that, but it made my evening. I feel so inspired, and I'm so grateful to myself for making this small but kind of a risk. If you're thinking about investing in your knowledge, go ahead. It doesn't matter the cost, because the thing that you're putting in here, it's always gonna pay off. So if you're thinking about purchasing some course, but you know that you need it, or if you're thinking about like going to university, and you know that you have money, you just don't know whether you should spend it or spend it on something materialistic, go and spend it on your knowledge, not on this bag that you wanted. I mean, bags are important too, but knowledge will bring you more bags. You see the logic behind it? I'm gonna plan for the day ahead, and this is the habit that literally changes your life. If each evening you take a habit of planning for the next day, and you can use different methods. I love to use my physical planner. This one is from Filofax, absolutely gorgeous. I talked about it so many times and I still use it almost every single day. But if you take a habit of planning every single day, you will realize that you become so much more productive. Like, your motivation to wake up early increases tremendously because you just know what you need to do. And it also decreases your procrastination throughout the day. I'm gonna use this silk bonnet that I have started using in the past couple of weeks, I believe, and I already can see a major difference in how my hair looks, and the breakage really stopped. I can see my hair growing faster, and in general I like this extra step to my self-care routine. It makes me feel so cute, even though I look like a crazy person when I wear it. I love it. It also prevents my hair from getting into my face when I sleep, so it kind of improves even the quality of my sleep. This silk bonnet is from YANIBEST. I'm gonna leave the link in the description down below. I really like their products. I also got my new silk pillowcases from them. I will show you now, and they match perfectly with like all the pink aesthetic. Like, I do look crazy, but it's cute. It's cute craziness, you know? These are the pink pillowcases. They're so soft. It's the first time I'm gonna be using them, and I'm so excited. Like, literally nothing makes me more excited than these cute pink, like, homey stuff. I'm not even gonna talk about the fact that it also matches my pink Stanley bottle. Like, I'm obsessed. Doce Bahia. I'm gonna be finishing the vlog here. It's 9:49 and I'm already prepared fully to go to sleep. And that is what I say by stressing about the importance of your evening routine. You have to wind down before going to sleep. And right now I've been choosing between reading and watching my series. I'm rewatching Desperate Housewives at the moment, and it's my comfort show. I just fall asleep watching it. I love it. It brings me so much joy. And it feels like home, you know, this type of series that feel like home when you watch it, like so much comfort. Bye bye. See you in the next one.
Sinto do Abaeté o cheiro do